How we doing all? Merry Christmas, everybody. I just about made it on time. Just. Right, what have I done? There's lots of stuff I haven't done. But there you go. I'm nearly out of battery on my microphone, so that'll pack up in a minute. And I can't see out my glasses. But apart from that, all's good. Let's just turn that down a bit. Hopefully there's no issues with the stream tonight. That was a pain in the neck last night. Full reboot job that was, wasn't it? Let's just turn my music down a bit. Let me just catch up with what's going on in the chat. Chris looks like he was in first today, although I don't know, because it gets chopped off, doesn't it? Hi Chris, hi Daniel. Hi Dennis. Dennis is saying the traditional U-type circuit board nestled warmly beneath the tree, spangled in red and green. Oh, so this is Christmas. To be fair, I'd be quite happy if Santa Claus bought me loads of circuit boards to build over Christmas. I've actually ordered myself some circuit boards to build, but they won't be for Christmas, I'm sure. They've all been dispatched from China, but their estimated arrival in February. So I can't see that happening anytime soon. Evening, Theo. Yes, totally agree. Chris's new video, you've got to check that out. Excellent. Receiver sensitivity testing. Brilliant. Evening, George. Finishing dinner. Evening, Rob Hall. Evening, Nick. Evening, Rob Titheridge. Colin Parnell. Foxy. Hi, Benji. Phil Taylor, how you doing, Phil? Video Monkey, Harvey, how are you? Aston? Time for tea and crumpets, definitely. Just checking my power on my mic. Billy Lockhurst, how are you? Rob Cross, hi Rob. Doug McCartin. Simon's World, evening Simon. I got a package from you today as well, mate, so thank you very much for that. Why have you pinned a tea towel to your shirt? It's not a tea towel. This is, oh my God, Santa, I know him. It's the guy from the department store and Buddy the Elf. Come on, you know this. You know him, Theo. Manuel, welcome, mate. Right, I think we've got everybody. I think I've said hello to everybody. Apologies if I missed you. Evening, Michael. Michael Hyde. Victor. Hello, mate. Hello to Carol. She's watching. Hi, Carol. Victor's probably going to get one of these boards I'm building, so you may see it again. That movie on the Elf. Yeah, it is the movie Elf. Evening, David. So yeah, this was going to be a series of videos. I think it's going to be at least 2. Is down to Manuel, because Manuel was built this on his channel. I think Manuel's in the airport, aren't you, Manuel? Or you going somewhere? I don't know, but Manuel's very kindly donated these PCBs to me so as I can build them on my channel. And I did have lots of links up to Manuel's channel and everything, but for some reason the computer's decided that it wanted to shut down Chrome and not open it up again, which is very nice of it. So yeah, Manuel built this BFO on his channel. In fact, he's built 2 of them, and I've got both of them. Both the boards here to build them myself, and he's given me an extra board which I'm going to build and give away to you lot, to one of you lot anyway. Let's have a quick look at Manuel's channel then. If you're not aware of Manuel, I'm sure you all are. Most of you that follow me, I'm sure you follow Manuel as well. Electronics Old and New by M. Caldera. So if you're not subscribed, make sure you hit the subscribe button and don't forget to dink the bell. and hit the all. And if we look at Manuel's videos, I don't think there's a playlist on the BFO as such, but it's sort of spawned through Manuel repairing an old Grundig Satellite 2100. And you can see there's a few videos here. The two of interest really are the ones where Manuel gets the next version of the board, and these are the ones that we're going to build. So this is the first one. I'm not going to play the video, but so if you want to follow along, if you go to this this video here from 21st of August, external BFO tested the version 2 boards from PCBWay, and if you click on the show more, oh, yeah, I'm sure you do. It's Manuel. So that was his first prototype board. But if you want to follow along and get one of these boards for yourself, if you click, I don't know if we click the PCBWay, whether Manuel gets anything from that, I'm not sure. But I think if you click the share project PCBWay, make sure I'm actually on this screen, because I might be rabbiting away and I'm actually not. Yes, I am on it. So Manuel has very, very kindly uploaded his work to PCBWay and shared it. So this is the version 2 board that I'm going to be giving away, built hopefully. So if anybody wants to get their own board, if you've got an account with PCBWay, all you need to do is click on add to cart. I mean, that's me. It knows me. So you just click add to cart, and it puts it in your cart. Click on submit. And it says success. So now in my cart there is that board ready to go, and it's literally $5 for 5 boards. Then you've got to put all your postage details in and all the rest of it. But I've got an account with PCBWay. I've ordered quite a few bits from them. In fact, they've upgraded me to something or other, or God knows what. But that's how you get the board if you want it. You can do all sorts of different. If you want it quick, you can pay a lot of money for postage. Or if you're willing to wait, you're literally looking at about $5-6 to get it posted. And the other board, which I'm also going to build, is, if I can find it, this one. So Manuel also built an SMD version, which I'm a fan of SMD stuff, as you probably know. Although it's sort of it's never really worked out for me, but I'm a bit of a fan of it. So again, I think we can get to the same. Yeah, okay. So this is the SMD version. So this is a much more compact board, and we'll look at the boards in a minute. And if you read down through it, Manuel explains about it, and you can click on the link to his video. So again, you can add that to the cart. Again, it's $5. If you combine both of them, you only pay one lot of postage as well. So that's certainly I appreciate project. Certainly I appreciate. Vote. We got a vote. 10. It's a 10. Usability, we don't know yet, really. We've not tried it. We'll come back to that. We'll come back to that, Manuel. We'll come back to that. But yeah, you get the gist of it. So that video's slightly later. That's 25th of August. So if you want to go and check Manuel's videos out and you want to order this, just you know, make sure you leave him a bit of feedback on PCBWay, because I think you get points or something, Manuel, don't you? Anyway, that's enough of that. That's just a plug there for Manuel. It's a big thank you for sending it on, and also for a great site as well, Manuel. Well worth watching. This is weird. Why is it weird? Right, I've got some more new arrivals, I think, in my. She waved at the TV. I can't see her, Victor. But hi. I think she must be drowning under all those prizes you've won, Victor. Hi JP8 Jetta, how are you? And Linton, evening Linton. Just catching up with the chat a minute. Harvey, evening Harvey. You're feeling suitably plugged. Excellent. So you should be, Manuel. Your videos are brilliant, mate. I've just caught up with the next one on the, what is it you're doing? I'm thinking transoceanic, but it's not, is it? It's a Zenith 7000. Another good series of videos. Evening Stephen, how are you? Evening Brett. Is there any import tax for PCB weight? I don't know, to be honest. I think there can be, Brett. If you order something fairly expensive, you might get stung for a bit of import tax. So for us beginners, what are the boards? It's a beat frequency oscillator, Simon. So basically, if you've got sort of a normal shortwave radio, something like maybe one of the Hacker Helmsman, something like that, or an old radio with shortwave on it, the cheaper broadcast radios never had what they call a beat frequency oscillator. So you couldn't select upper or lower sideband because it wasn't able to resolve it. So the beat frequency oscillator beats with the incoming signal and enables you to resolve SSB. So you can basically, this little bit of kit will allow a basic shortwave radio to receive like amateur SSB broadcasts or transmissions. And Volmet, I think, is SSB. There's a few things that are in SSB that you can't listen to with a normal sort of radio. You know, if you've got a slightly more expensive shortwave radio, then you'll be able to pick up SSB on that. But most of the cheaper ones haven't got it. You know, like the Super Sovereign, that hasn't got a BFO, so you couldn't listen to sideband. Although you can tune it, you can't make it out. It's all garbled. So you need another oscillator to beat with that frequency to resolve it, basically, so you can hear it. You know, I'm not an expert on BFOs. I think we'll put it over to Manuel. Watch his video series on it, Simon. If you're not subscribed to Manuel, obviously subscribe to him and have a look through his series. He's got a Grundig Satellite 2100 there that hasn't got a BFO in it, so he can't listen to SSB. Although it covers the like amateur bands, he can't listen to any of it. That's why he decided to build the BFO. Because there is a plug-in BFO available for the Grundig satellite receivers, some of the older ones, but it's mega money and they're like rare as rock and horse poo. So yes, thank you, George. Hi Daniel, how are you? You're back after dinner. So there you are. That's a quick explanation of what a BFO does. It basically allows you to listen to SSB if you've not got SSB on your radio. Obviously, you need to be down in the lower frequencies, sort of 30 megs and below. Puts the carrier back and makes it AM, so you can hear SSB to come into one using the night 50s. Yeah, so it's a useful bit of kit, especially if you've got these little like travel radios that have got wide band, you know, like world receivers, but they don't have SSB. You can actually make one of these little devices, stick a 9-volt battery in it, and away you go, really. But as I say, have a look at Manuel's videos, and all will be explained in a lot better than I can explain it. So I need to see what Mr. Pengui's got up his sleeve today for me. So we'll get the advent calendar sorted out a minute. if he's going to let me have any today. Never know, he gets a bit possessive. He gets a bit possessive, does Mr. Penguin. So here he is. Oh, I can see, yeah, we got number 15 up there, so let's go and grab 15 a minute. See what we got. Oh, hello. Have I just kicked it over? No, I think we're okay. We're okay. We're not frozen? God. It's number 15. What's this going to be? Sewage water or something? Oh my God, what on earth is this? Baobab. Not a clue what that is. What do you reckon to that, Penguin? Rubbish. Get it off. All right. Yeah, hopefully I haven't frozen everything up by kicking the webcam. Whew. Right, let's retrieve that camera before I yank the wire out the back, and we've got to reboot the software yet again. Evening, Dits, how are you? Hi, Amin. Amin. Oh, no, I don't want that. That's better. There we are. It's a tree, isn't it? I haven't got a clue. It's the Eden Project again, look. So it's obviously plant. It says wheat beer brewed with baobab, inspired by the Eden Project. 5.3, so it's quite a strong one. I've never seen this before. Oh, it's unfiltered with the setup. We better get a proper glass then, so we can see what this looks like. It's another unfiltered one, another cloudy, another misty morning job. Let me just go and get a proper glass a minute. Oh dear. I say Mrs. Cruncher's working late today, so that's why we got a bit of a later stream. She'll probably be home around 9ish, so we'll look to we're looking to finish a stream about then. What glasses have we got? We got a Budweiser glass. These aren't too great because Budweiser Budvar. I think the other glass is in the dishwasher. Right. Okay, I just need to plug some external power into my microphone a minute, because we're going to run out of audio any second. It's a tree from Madagascar. Have you ever been to the Eden Project, though, Aston? Because they've got some very rare tropical trees in there, or tropical plants. There we go. We got some power back. There we are, full scale power. Cheesy. Let's get a bottle of vinegar. It might well be, you know, it might well be a bottle of vinegar. Right, let's crack them open. Let's get the old Weira bottle opener, right? We're trying to open the glass then. Where's a goat? Come on, goats. Yeah, I know. Madness, isn't it? Right, okay. So if you just joined and you wonder what the hell's going on, I have bought an advent calendar. But it's a beer advent calendar. Christ, that's a bit feisty. It's a beer advent calendar, so I've got one beer a day to open. Just a bit different, isn't it? I actually like the concept. It's closely guarded by Mr. Penguin. And we've got the goats for backup, just in case. Do you want some beer, some whiskey, or some sherry? Behind window 25 is a box of Imodium. Think I might need it. Yeah. A year's supply of Alka-Seltzer. I must write to him about that cherry one, because there's no way that was right. That tasted foul, and it looked even worse than it tasted. This one's not too bad. It says it's bottle fermented unfiltered, but not looking too bad. Store the bottle upright and keep cool. With the advent calendar's on its side. Containing more magnesium than bananas and more vitamins than oranges, the Eden Project source baobab powder brings tropical citrus flavors that work perfectly in wheat beers. Otherwise known as the upside down tree, baobab powder is ethically produced and sustainably sourced. Baobab wheat beer is finished using a Hefeweizen top fermenting ale yeast, which lends extra banana and bubblegum flavors to the beer. Where do they get these flavor things from? Evening, Sean, how are you, mate? Sniff test. It smells very yeasty. It's got sediment in it. I can see, look at the head on that. Look at the heat on it. Anyway, do you always drink your beer warm? I drink real ales warm, JP8 Jetta, but it depends what beer it is, really. That's quite fizzy, that, isn't it? I don't know if that's it. This says serve chilled. Very often it'll tell you if you're supposed to chill it, but it doesn't on this. Yeah, if it's real ale, it's normally stored at room temperature. If it's a lager or pilsner, something like that, then it should be chilled, really. But I can't chill beer out of the advent calendar because I'd have to rip the box open and pull all the beers out first. So that's a no-go. What's attacking me now? We're at advent calendar. Right, okay. Let's get serious then, shall we? Cheers, everybody. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. That's very nice, actually. I'm going to put it over there out the way so I don't knock it over, because it's not a very sturdy glass. But I nearly knocked it over then when I pulled my hand back. Okay, so I've got... When Manuel sent me this initially, I struggled to try and find all the bits I needed. There's so many little fairly specialised bits in this. So I sort of reached out to Manuel and said, Manuel, I'm really struggling to find all the bits. You know, I could find most of them, but it's like something from RS, something Farnell, something from CPC, something from Mauser. So, you know, I was going all over the shop trying to find all these things. It took me forever. So I asked Manuel if he had any parts list for it. So he very kindly sent me out a list of stuff that he picked up for it. So some of this might even be totally different to what Manuel's using for the kit, but hopefully we've got most of it here. So let's have a look at the PCBs first then. Manuel very kindly gave me a couple specialist bits as well. He gave me a couple of the IF transformers and a couple of these Varactor, is it Varactor diodes or Varicaps? Varicap diode, isn't it? Voltage controlled things. Okay, so let's have a look at the boards first, if you'll focus on those. So they're not very big. I mean, this is the SMD board. I mean, that fits easily in my hand, so that'll go in a really tiny enclosure. As I say, you'll see Manuel has built this into a little box on his video. So nicely made boards, double-sided. So there is some traces on the back, and there's a place for a resistor on the back as well. So that's the SMD version if you fancy building that. Or this is probably the easier one to build. This is the through-hole one. You can see it's a bit bigger, but it'll still easily fit in a housing. You know, you can buy little project boxes with a little battery door as well to stick a PP9 in. I've got one here somewhere. I think it's up in the loft though. I'm handling these, but I will go over them with some isopropyl before I start doing any soldering. So that's the two boards. Now, Manuel kindly gave me 3 boards. So I've got I would definitely build and keep the SMD one for myself. I'll probably keep one of the through-hole ones. But I'm thinking of either I could do 2 things. I can either give you this with the bits and you can build it yourself, because a lot of the fun of this is building stuff, isn't it? But if you're not into building stuff like this, you haven't got the kit, or you're going to need some kit to set it up. Really, you're going to need a signal generator, probably, and a scope to set the thing up. So if you haven't got that sort of kit, then as I say, I'm going to build this anyway. So you'll have a choice. You can either have the built one or you can have a kit. It's entirely up to you. Because if you want the kit, I'll keep the built one for myself. But if you want the built one, I'll keep the kit and make another one for myself. So that's the plan anyway. So hopefully that's yeah, give it as a kit. Some people would want a kit, George. Some people wouldn't be able to build it. So so does this kit allow you to retrofit a BFO into a shortwave radio for SSB reception? You could do, Gavin, if you wanted to, but probably I mean, these are really designed as a standalone unit, and they do give out a strong enough signal to just really rest it beside the radio. And you've got two knobs on it that you can tune, you can trim to bring the signal in. So, I mean, would appreciate the chance to win a kit or a build board. No worries. I mean, usually what we say is if you're abroad and you're not in the UK, as long as you don't mind paying the difference in shipping between the UK and wherever you are, then you're quite welcome to enter. But as I say, we can always come up with something. This isn't going to be expensive, is it? It's not going to be expensive. It is very interesting, Gavin. Are you subscribed to Manuel? Because if you're not, you want to get in on his videos on the Grundig Satellite 2100, and you'll see how this sort of project came about, and Manuel's different versions of it. I think there was still a modification he did even after this version. But as I say, both of these you can order yourself from PCB Way and get them delivered out. If you need help with the parts, then you'll have to let myself or Manuel know, and I'm sure we can help you out on where to find them. So anyway, that's the boards. So today what I was going to do is go through this massive great box of stuff. And there is lots and lots of it. There's lots of SMD components for the SMD stuff. There's potentiometers, resistors, capacitors, all sorts of stuff. And I just need to check because there's some of the bits I still have got missing. So some of this is static. What do you call it? Static sensitive. So you've got to be careful with that. So probably best just leave that in the anti-static pouch. Anything like that, that's the same. And most of the other stuff isn't anything like that. Right. And the other thing that Manuel did for me is he gave me a copy of the schematics. Now these are available on the videos. Sorry, the camera's on auto, so unfortunately it's deciding it wants to blow the shot out because it's white. Yeah. So if you go to Manuel's videos, there's a link in there, and you can go and download these schematics. Manuel's written me a nice note on there, and I think this is the SMD version. Oh no, that's the version 2. So Manuel's changed some of the board positions on some of these, and that's the one for the surface mount version. So we'll leave that one to one side for a minute, and we'll concentrate on the through-hole one, because that's the one that I'll be building. I can build them both really, but so let's get it on the overhead camera. That's better for document reading really, isn't it? Let's get rid of me. So where are we? Goats, get out of the way. Okay. Bit too big, Graham. I never know how big this actually looks on your screens, because I don't know what you're viewing it on. If you're viewing it on the TV like Benji does, it's going to be massive. But if you're viewing it on a phone, you're not really going to be able to see this. So let's just make that a bit brighter. So there's a circuit for it, and we've got all the values on there. As I say, there is some bits that could be tricky to get, although T1 and T2 Manuel's used the same part for both of those. That's the IF transformers, well, RF transformers. Power supply, Manuel's got 12 volts there. I'm sure he said it could work on 9, but it might need 12 volts. I'll have to look back through his notes. What have we got then? So the transistors on this are pretty common. 2N2222A. You know, I've got some of these here somewhere, so I don't know if I've ordered those. I might have ordered them anyway, because I've ordered enough components to build 3 boards, so I've got enough to give one away, complete with all the bits. Yeah, I'm surprised you're not subscribed, Gavin. As I say, the link is in the description for this video to his channel. So, Imperial Bourbon Stout. Oh, you chose a nice one, Stephen. I'm not a bourbon man, to be honest. I love whiskey, but for some reason I just don't like bourbon. I don't know. It's got a weird taste. Just not my thing. Let me just share this for Gavin a minute. You can go straight to the video then. This is Manuel's site, Gavin, if you haven't already found it. And the video for this build is this one. External BFO build and test version 2 for boards from PCB Way. As I say, if you go show more, you can go to PCB Way and just order it, or if you click on Manuel's Google Drive folder, there's a version 2 schematic there, look. And there's the Gerber files. So we click on the version 2 schematic. There we go. That's a bit better than my camera, isn't it? So I think there is some slight alterations to this that Manuel's done on my diagram. So the component numbers on the board do not correspond to those on the schematic. So he's corrected them by hand on this. So the boards that Manuel's uploaded to PCBWay now he has corrected those, but I've got the original boards. So this is the correct schematic. I've just got to alter mine to correspond with the slightly older version of the board, so that's not a problem. So there you are, that's the schematic for the through hole one that we're going to build. So we've got some slightly, they're not that out of the way. So we've got a B pot there, which I think is B linear and A is logarithmic. So A is audio and B is linear. I'm not sure exactly. I'll have to refer back to my notes in a minute. But we've got these vary caps, so they're fairly specific. Again, I'm sure, as Manuel said when he built this, you could have a mess around with this circuit yourself and try different components. Manuel did a lot of experimenting to get to this stage, really. But some of this is fairly easy to get. So this is 6.8 volt Zener there. There's not a lot of electrolytics in it at all. I can only see one on that diagram. So the idea now is to really pile into my box of bits here and see what I have or haven't got. So there we go. Hopefully that sorted that out for you, Manuel. Hang on, what have we got? Someone's Spanky! Oh, you got to sort out. Got to sort out COVID vac centre network for tomorrow morning. Oh, you're going to be a busy man then, Simon. Thanks very much for the super chat, though, mate. Much appreciated. Paddy, how you doing, mate? Just catching up. Okay. Where were we then? So, yeah, this is the board that we're going to be playing with. Let me get me camera sorted out. Bit of glare there, bit of glare there. Glare gone. CB got picked up today, Paddy. It's en route, mate. En route. Thanks to Dom if he's about for sorting out the postage for us. Dom actually paid the whole postage, which was very kind of him. I was going to pay some towards that because it was a bit more expensive to post it to Ireland. Let's have a look then. It'd be good to get the schematic up as well, really, wouldn't it? But the board looks very nice. It is very nice. If I go in a bit closer, very well made board. It's all screen printed with all the component numbers. There's the back of the board. I mean, something that I've never really had a go at is designing circuit boards. I've made that, well, I say that I have made them before and etched them, but not properly like this through a proper PCB manufacturer. You know, they're blue. I don't know how thick that is. It looks like a couple mil thick. So pretty much everything's laid out on there that we need. So it's just a case really of going through these bags and trying to work out what I have and what I haven't got. So we've got here, it says panel control 2. So we've got our little nuts and washers. So this is one of the potentiometers. Two of them. So this is the 10K A-pots. So that's going to go. Hang on, is this? Yeah, that's the one. 10Ka goes down here, I think, to the RF out. Is that right, or was it over here, the RF out? I think it's this one here, actually. Yeah, this is the RF out. So that's a 10K over there. So that fits perfectly. So we'll just get one of each bit out at the moment. How you doing, ZX Harvey? Add some audio to the tune circuit for FM modulation. We're not building a radio here, Harvey. So let me put that to one side. So we've got one of those. So I'm going to just tick these off on the schematic as I go. Actually, no, you know what? We'll put that one back in there as well. We'll tick these off as we go, because there are some bits that I haven't got that I'm going to need to order in. So we can start making this today, but we certainly can't finish it. So let me get a pencil a minute. Let's get the poor man's pencil out. We get the ever decreasing pencil. Let's go back to the main camera for a minute. It's a bit close up, isn't it? You don't need to see it that close, I don't think. Do need to sort my lighting out in this room. Right, so that's me potentiometer for the level control. Yeah, so it's actually marked on the board level and tune. Level and tune are marked on the board, so you don't need to worry about that. It's just me not reading this properly. So we can tick that off. We've got the level. Now, some of the pins are for pin headers. I think the supply and the RF out are for pin headers. But to be honest, I'm going to just wire those directly in. It's quite nice to have pin headers, really, if you're going to disassemble it from the case every so often. But I'm going to permanently wire it in. It saves trying to find all the hardware to make up pin headers and sockets and flying leads. So I'm just going to wire directly to the RF out and the supply. It's also got a high-low switch in there as well. So I'm not sure if I've got a toggle switch in my bit, so I don't know. So far we've only got one bit. got to shift my button. Probably need another container to put the bits in. Let me see what I can find a minute. Somewhere here. There we go. So the bits for the kit. This is one of Mrs. Cruncher's Ferrero Rocher boxes. So it's empty, which is the norm because they don't usually last in there very long. So we'll put the bits for the second one in here. So we got ceramic capacitors, but I think these are like high quality ones. They're not, yeah, they're COGs, whatever that means. I think they're temperature stable. So what's this? This is a 220 picofarad at 50 volts. So where have we got C? So that's C11, so we need one. Only need one 220. Okay. Where are we? 220. That's all the amateur stuff, really, Aston. I'll just mark on the back 220 because it's a pain in the neck trying to work out the codes on these. .220 puff. So C11. No other 220s. Double check there's no more 220s. Nope. What else we got then? 2200 picofarads. I wonder if that's for the other circuit. Yeah, 2N2, that's for the SMD circuit. Oh, actually no, we have got one there as well. 2N2. I'll take it 2200 picofarads is 2.2 nanofarads. I hope so. These different caps are a pain in the neck, aren't they? So many different ways of saying them. Right. I think we need one of those. What have we got here? Oh, hang on, that's SMD, so we don't need that. This is the IF transformer, so we've got some of those already that Manmo's very kindly let me have. So there's our two IF transformers. Let's get you back underneath the other camera, it's a bit clearer. If I actually switched it on, that is. You've only ever found Morse. Pardon me, HF airband is, certainly. Those boxes are brittle. Get a new pencil. Do you like that one? That's fine. What boxes are brittle, ZX? Send me some pencils. Yeah, I need pencils. Is it a 455 kilohertz generator or other? It's less than that, isn't it? Because it just adds a frequency into the main frequency. I don't know what... I haven't got a clue off the top of my head what the frequencies are on this. Isn't it something just like 25 kilohertz or something? I don't think it's as high as that, Harvey. So there's our two IF transformers that only go in one way, which is very useful. So there's a lot of effort goes into designing these boards. I mean, it baffles me. I certainly have not got the software nor the knowledge to build boards, but that's the two cans. Oh, damn. Just spat out the reactor diodes. So this is one of the vary caps. Well, the vary cap, there's only one in the circuit, and that's in D2. Q2, D1, D2 down there. There's a vary cap diode, so we've got that as well. So that's a spare one for the other board. So we've got vary cap, and we've got T2 and T1. Brilliant. That's SMD bits, so we certainly don't need those for this one. Okay, some more little tiny 47 picofarad caps. So catch up on the chat a minute. There's loads. You're doing something wrong if you've only ever found Morse. I think you might be looking in the wrong places though, Aston. Hi Johnny, Rotjet boxes. Don't involve looking at a screen. No, it's good fun, shortwave listening, Stephen. That's very nice, that beer, actually. You can tell that because I've nearly drunk it already. So what have we got here then? This is 47 picofarad. Let me just get back to my diagram then. 47 picofarad cap. 50p. I wonder if that's in place of the 50 picofarad C12. Yeah, not sure on that. So that might be C12. So I'm going to put that to one side because 47 picofarads is a normal sort of size. 50 isn't. So I'll put a circle around that. Question mark. 20k single. Is this one of the miniature ones or is it a normal one? It's a normal one, I think. Trying to see where that is, and the circuit is over here. 20k. Yeah, 20k is the tune pot. There is different ones for this for the SMD kit because that's got tiny little green things in it. Yes, that's a 20k. Rocher. Ferrero Rocher is Mrs. Cruncher's favourite brand. I think she had a big stash of them arrive from Doug last year, I think. Doug sorted us both out. Okay, so that's one's for the kit board or my build. As I say, I don't mind doing it either way. I know a lot of you are going to want the kits. Some will want the just the board and the components. As I say, if you're not lucky enough to win, you can always get yourself one through Manuel's link into PCBWay. You can get them quite quick actually if you do DHL or I think it's DHL or DPD. You get them pretty quick. I've opted for I think it's 30 plus days because it's cheaper. But as I say, I've not ordered any of these because Manuel's been generous enough to let me have some of the boards. As I say, they only do them in multiples of 5, so bear in mind you're going to have the potential to make 5 boards, so you can sort all your mates out with them as well. It's an amazing art stationery shop in Cardiff which sells amazing Japanese pencils. Very nice. I must get myself some more paint brushes. My paintbrush stash is looking as ropey as my I use paintbrushes a lot, really small fine tip ones, but look, there's very little paint left on that, and the tips, well, you can see this is what the one that I was using with the vinegar, and the tip's gone. Took the plating completely off of it. So yeah, I've got a sorry state of paintbrushes as well. I must order up some more. I think it's 000 or 40. Right, so I need to tick off. They've got the 220k tune pot now. So I've got both the potentiometers. What's this? That I think is the SMD ones, panel control potentiometer. We have got another bias pot in there, so I need to I think the bias pot is the one that I haven't got. Yeah, I think the bias pot and one other I haven't got. There's 2 pots in here from memory. You have a stationery fetish, Rob, do you? Buys unusual stationery when drunk. Yeah. Ah, no, that's the SMD version there. Well, not the SMD, but just the miniature version for the smaller boards, so that's fine. I should be marking these off of the other board as well, really, but it'll keep the time down a little bit if I just do the stuff relevant for this build. Some more capacitors. What are these? 180 picofarad. Unusual size. 100, 390, 100. 180 C9. Jelly bean parts. Oh, jelly bean, they're ceramic. So 180. So I've certainly got some spares anyway, haven't I, which is always good because you never know. Forever ordering parts. SMD. SMD. More SMD. SMD. A surface mount device, that is, if anyone's wondering what the hell I'm going on about. That is trimmer resistors SMD. Okay, right, we've got some more little tiny capacitors. What are these? Doesn't actually say on those. So I'll have to look them up in a minute. SMD. And these are 330 puff. .330, which is C13. And the other 330s, most of them are 100 nanofarads. No, just C13. Potentiometers. .1. That's 100 nanofarads, isn't it? 0.1. So we need quite a few of those. We need do these as I need them. So that's 1. Two. 3. 4. So we need 4 of those. Oh, what have we got there? About 20 odd bullets. 40 I've got. Check that again. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hang on, how many do I need here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, I need 6. I missed that one, and those 2. Well, that's those. SMD, and that is it. So, got quite a few bits missing then. So we've got that. 50 pico. It's got to be the 47 for 50 picofarads, isn't it? I'm going to go with 47 on that and stick a 47 in there. That's close enough, isn't it? It might affect it a little bit, I'm not sure. Let's put those separately. Then we've got this part here, which Mauser have kindly not put the value of it on us. So I'm going to need to look that up. How we doing anyway? Let me get back to the chat. Cut the things, trying to make love to the back of the chair there. Very good, Stephen. What's the tolerance on the caps? Most of these are 5%. I believe they're 5%. That's 10% there. Some are 10, some are 5. So I'm missing one N8, so it could be that. What's the reading on it? Let me have a look, see if I can see what it says on it, because that will give us an idea. You probably tell me this from it. K2K. Oh, hang on. Okay. $182. 182, that's 1N8, isn't it? 182. 182, anybody? Help me. I would assume that is the 1N8. God, it gets too hot with that thing on. So they use massive part numbers, Mauser. Multi-layer ceramic capacitor. $1,800 picofarad. That's 1.8 nanofarads. Yes, I was right then. So that's C6. We got C6 then. I came to that conclusion all on my own. Look. So we've got C6. We've got C11. We've got C10. We've got our tuning cap. Reactor, there's 2 and 2 we've got. C6 we've got. That. Got that. Got that. Got both the cans. Got that one. So we've got all the little capacitors, which is good. We've got no resistors. Actually, we've got Zeners, but the Zeners are for the other board. So I need to have a look at my box of Zeners a minute. So let's see if we can get a 6.8 volt Zener. Zener. Potato. Where's my chat gone? Where's my chat? I've lost my chat, everybody. Manuel, how are you doing? Flight just got called. You told them I was watching you, but they refused to hold the flight. Cheers, Manuel. Catch you soon, mate. Have a good flight. Evening, Dom. How are you? You've been seeking true enlightenment by studying the art of Eki Thump. Eki Thump. Now, is that the goodies or was it? I can't remember now. What? Like, was it? Oh, not Cannon and Ball. It was the goodies. I was right then. I thought it was. They'd done some weird stuff, the goodies, didn't they? Right, okay, so I've got all my caps by the looks of it, all the little caps. The resistors, I'm probably going to need to order them in because, saying that, I probably have got them actually. Let's check the resistors next then. I want to use metal film because I've got a lot of these. A lot of these are big half watt as well. I only want quarter watt. So what have we got? 47k. Only 47s. Let's have a look. See if we've got 47s. 5k 6s, 100s. It says I've got 47k in here somewhere. 62k. Bet your life they're what are those? 2.9 meg. Come on, where's my 47Ks? 2.9 meg, 100 ohm. 2.2 meg. Well, it says I've got 47K there somewhere, but meg. It's meg. 5K6. 220. 47, but they're these. They're no good. That's half watt carbon comp. So let's have a look at the other ones while I've got this box open. Chuck them on the floor. Cornish dolls or Zenner. Zenners. Funky Gibbon. That's it. Do the Funky Gibbon. Gibbon even. Right, so you need 5k6, 33k. 33k's in here. No, they're all massive half watt ones. 15k, no 15's in there. 1k's. No, not in this box. 33k. 1k, 220 ohm, no that's too big this box, this is all kilo ohms. 22k I'm right out of. 390, 270, 10k. I got some 10k but they're too big. I'm not doing well here on resistors. It's not something I use an awful lot of. I don't build a lot of stuff, so you tend to get a lot of this sort of stuff when you build things. But, you know, I have got boxes and boxes and boxes of resistors. It's just finding the right ones. So, 47, no. 150k, 150s. This could take a while, people. Get yourself another drink. Get yourself another drink. 2.3 meg, 150k. Well, lots of 150k, but no need for those. 200, 220. Well, lots of 220s. 220s. Yes, 220 R9. We got it. Where was that one to? Up there. Got a 220. We've got something anyway. $270? No 270s. What are these? See, some of these have fallen out of the packets and I haven't written it. 30k. What I should have done is written all these out, really, shouldn't I? Should have written a big list of them and searched it all through in 6k8. So what's that? That's 30k. I don't need any of those. What the hell's this one then? Brown, red, black. Let's get me calculator. Brown, red, black, gold. That's 12 ohms, so that should go in that bag there. As I said, I've got very few metal films. 22 ohm, do we need 22 ohms? 22k? No, nothing that low. 62k, that's an awkward size. No. .9. Saying that they're massive. It's 1 watt, we don't need 1 watt in there. No, so none in there. So far we've got 1 resistor. One resistor. So many to go. Let's get some more boxes of resistors then. Yeah, see, these are mainly, yeah, they're nearly all carbons. 15 ohms, we don't need anything that small, do we? Most of them are in the kilo ohms. There's a 270 and a 390, but that's about it. Really scraping the barrel now down to the last 2 boxes of resistors. I've actually got 5 boxes of resistors, but the thing is they're all for old vintage radio stuff, really. They're all carbon. You know, I could stick them all in there in carbon, but they're too big. Okay, 47k. This is my old stock. So put the main camera back on. These are my old stock boxes here, so these go back a long time, but they do hold lots of my resistor collection, and there we are, a 47k. So that one can be crossed off. R12 6k8, 6.8. Yes, I got one of those as well. It looks like a pull from something, mind you, but yeah, that's a pull. It'd be fine. What are you going on about, Graham? Just put it in there. So we'll go with that as R12, which is 6.6k8. R10 can be short, or R11 can be short. Sets the voltage range across the tune pot for tuning range. Okay. 33k? Yeah, you've got 33k. Yes, we have. We've Got diddy little 33k. We're getting there. 15k. We've got loads of those. Pre-bent as well, look. Ooh. I'm going to have to go back through all of these again in a minute and sort them out before I put them in the holes. 15k. 1k. Should have. I've got loads of 1ks here, but I think they're all half watts. I've got some baby. There we go. Now we've got plenty of 1ks. So we've got 1k. I should be getting 2 of each of these out, shouldn't I? Oh dear, oh dear. Just thought that then. So we need another 6.8. Yeah, I need 2 of each, don't I? Because I've got to build a kit for the other one. 33k was the other one that I needed. A 15k. If I can get one of the, God, I say it, the tricky things to get out of the box, aren't they? Right, what else have I got to get here? 1k we've got. Or do we need another 1k? I don't know. 22k. So one for there, one for over there. Another 10k. Looks like I have bought some resistors in the past then. I have got bags and bags of resistors up in the loft, but I've got a massive great box up there full of them, but they're not sorted. 100 ohms. No hundreds. 270. No 270. 390. No 390. 3.3k. 3.3k, yeah, we got some poles there. You need to buy one of those little capacitor kits really for something like this. That's got every value, about 10 of each of them. So 3.3k we've got. Where are we? Where's 3.3k gone? There, all right. So what are we missing there? So I've got to order some stuff in, so When he sees the amount of chat. Oh, you're not piling me up with chat again, are you? Tony, how you doing? Tony. Something need to be soldered to that board. We're going to get to there. Hopefully we're going to get there. Cheers, Brett. Catch you later, mate. Dom's off as well? No, Dom's saying bye to Brett, I think. Evening, Tony. Just going to run down to Radio Shack. You can't anymore, Doug. We got no Maplins even here. Maplins was our like emergency run to place. Sell your warranty on a PL259. Yeah, the chat's a bit manic, isn't it? Not just me. Yeah, I'm trying to build up a list of what I need, George. So just let me do it. Just let me faff. I know it's an OCD thing, but it's got to be done. So we need a 270 ohm. $390. So I've got all these values, but they're too big. They're so big. 100 ohm. I want 4 of them. 3 resistors short. Look. Right, let's see if I can find one of these Zeners then. See if I can find a... Hey! Thank you, RV. See if I can find a Zener. Cat stew. I'm not going to eat a cat live if that's what you're aiming for. I think this is all my Zeners. Now I've got loads of Zeners, but what's the chances that I haven't got a 6.8? Literally got dozens of the things in here. I could be lucky, and it could be the very first one I put my hands on, couldn't it? 2V7, 2V7, 4V7. No idea. 444s. We've got some germaniums there, haven't we? Yeah. 4.7. It's going to be every one but no, 6.8. Come on. 9.5. 3.9. 4.7. 8.7. God knows what they are. 5.75. And not a clue. Well, according to that, I've got none of those Zeners, which I find hard to believe, but I've got everyone but by the looks of it. Let me just check my other list. Hi Jeff, how are you? Kelly's Vanilla. Good stuff, isn't it? Monkey. Graham. Yes, Graham, not Harvey. I should know that, shouldn't I, Graham? Cat stew. What about a minky? Isn't that some sort of tissue? Right, let me just find my Google Drive a minute and let's have a look, see if I've got one of these Zeners. And I've got to find 2N222s as well. Electronic components. Well, this is my little spreadsheet of all my parts. Well, some of them, the ones that I've bothered to list. It's actually a bit small, isn't it? There we go. So I've got some Zeners, but I haven't put the voltages on those. 4V7. Most of them are 4V7s for some bizarre reason. 4.7. I've got 2N222A. Apparently is in box 11, and I've got 3 of them. I need 4. 2N222A. Box 11. Where's box 11? I've only got 3 of them. Box 11 would be the very bottom one as well. Yeah, literally I've only got 2. 3, I mean, sorry. I need to get some more of those then. But I don't think I've got any more Zeners. I think I sort of sorted these all into different I see. Zeners. Nope. Nope. Oh well. I've got the transistors anyway, I can tick those off my list. But I need to just get some more for the other ones. What else do I need? I need a 6.8 volt Zener. And that's it. So I've not done too bad, have I? I've not done too bad, really. Not done 3 bad. Box 11, yeah. Well, all my boxes over here, if you can... Let's turn that around there without it going. So all of these, well, all of this bank here, most of this is numbered. Some of this is numbered, but I've written the values on here anyway. And all my other boxes are up on the racking, sort of up here. So they're all sort of numbered. Then I got all my capacitors and stuff like that in these boxes. So there is sort of some sort of method to the madness in here, but you know, things like you can never have everything, can you? I need to have an RS components in the back garden to get everything I need. I'm just wondering if I've got any of these over here in my drawers. So I'm just looking at what ones I need. 270, 100s I've got apparently, allegedly. But again, they're half waters. Yeah, too big. Too big. Any 390s there? No. 270s. 220s. 220s. 1.5K. Wire wound 5.6, 180, 330, no. 470, 156. No, I ain't got any of those, so I am short of a few, well, 3 resistor values and a 6.8 volt Zener. So that's a bit of a letdown, but we can make a start anyway, can't we? How are we doing for time? Ha, we've got 20 minutes. Where the hell has that time gone? Right. Yeah, where on earth has that time just gone? Bizarre. Time flies by when you're the driver of a train, doesn't it? Oh, wait, wrong one. There we go. Paul, stock taken. You got the gist now? Yeah, all stock took now. We're fully stock taked. Let's get doing some soldering then, shall we? Solder some of these bits in, and then I'm gonna have to. I've just put an order in for Farnell this morning actually because I had to get some of that conformal coating. That's expensive stuff, that conformal coating, isn't it? What's it made out of? Liquid gold or something? Hell of a price. hellish expensive. Right, so we need to probably start with the resistors. I've got to go through all my colour codes again because I don't know which ones all of these are. As I say, the main purpose of today was to have a look at the kit and see what bits I need to get them built up. So there ain't no rush. It's strange that these are marked. Yeah, these are marked on the board with little tabs. Are these available in a metal can then as well? So let's put the resistors that I've got in anyway. We can work out what's left then. Sounds like could be Mrs. Cruncher. Come back if she is. She's early. They must have let her go early. Right. This is red, brown. 220. 220. Where's a 220? Is there a 220 even in here? $270, 22K, 220 R9. So R9 is R10. Let's give this a wipe over with a bit of isopropyl, really, didn't we? Hector and Trumpton. It's one of those things. Like I say, I don't build a lot of boards, and a lot of what I do, I buy in as kits. I don't sort of make my own boards. Well, I have done in the past, but I've only ever got in the bits that I need. I haven't got massive stocks of stuff that I'm never going to use, you know. Right. Still trying to find R9 as R8 is over here. R9, there we go. Yay, we got one in. Actually, I need to go and get me board thingy, don't I? Me board clamperoonie that Mr. Andrew Ausfa very kindly let me have. It's not Mrs. Cruncher, they're just barking at thin air again as normal. Hi puppies! They're just barking at thin air. Might have a whiskey, I would. What's Nick on there? Magic roundabout. What were you saying, Nick? You've retracted something quick there. That's the method in my madness. Right. We should better. Should better angle this somehow to get rid of that light. There we go. No. has to be that way according to that. So apologies if that's a bit wonky. Just opened a bottle of port. Very nice, David. Yeah, pop me one over. Pounds, shillings and pence now, yeah. I don't think we ever did get to the euro, did we? Okay, let's get another one then. These are a bit licorice all sorts here. So that is 1, 2, 3. That's a 5 one. So it's just to confuse things. Brown, red, black, black. Or is it? This is weird. So we've got it's either brown, red, black, black. Which I don't think so. Or it's brown, black, black, red. Brown, black, black, red. Brown. 1%. Well, according to that, that's 10k, is it? 10,000 ohms. We've got 10k on here. We've got 10k. Yes, we have R3. R3 is 10k. Which is just there. Nice little blue one, look. Just for a change. And what have we got here? We have got... this is a problem when they start and end with a brown. Brown is 1%, which is really good quality resistors. But 4 then, so it's either, I think it's brown, green and orange. And brown. Error. 15k that is. I think. R6. Well, that's R6 is going to be over here somewhere. Very nice, pre-bent. I take it in these software programs, it's I take it in these software programs, it's all the spacings are pre-filled, are they, for components? You don't need to make the spacings, you just pick the component you want, and it does all that sort of work for you. I'm going to need to get another beer here, I think. Orange, orange, orange. $33k. 33k. That's 3k, 3. Well, I pulled the wrong one out there. It's definitely orange, orange, orange. Orange, 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 gold. Yeah, 33k. Oh, here we go. R5. What I'll do is I'll do up a proper bill of materials, I think, for this. Then if anyone wants to order all the bits, it'll make it a damn sight easier for you. Okay, next. You've got red, red, orange. 22k. That's 22k. 220. R2. R2D2. Sorry, Claire. Gavin, for entertainment and education in a mostly rubbish year. Thanks very much. You're going to recommend me for the MBE, Gavin? I'm up for that. Service to the radio hobbyist regime. Yellow, purple, orange. Yellow, violet, orange. 47k. That is R11. R11. Well, so this is our pull from something else. Orange, orange, red. $3.3k. That's R8. R6, 7. R8's over there. Let's see if this will fit in the holes. I don't know about you guys, but when I was younger, I went through a phase that I wouldn't throw anything electronic away unless I'd stripped every single thing out of it first. Before 2020, you didn't even know Radiocruncher was a thing. Oh, you found it through Merseyside Radar? Yes, Mike. Good chap. He does promote me a little bit, which is very nice of him. We sort of try and help each other out if we can. And the last actual capacitor I've got then is blue, grey, red. Blue, grey, red. 6.8k or 6k8 as it'll probably be written on here. We're going to have fun finding this one, aren't we? Oh no, because it's in R12 position, which is optional. It's used to improve the linearity of the pot. Pardon me, R12. So is R12 actually on here then, or is that populated underneath the board? So I think that's one that Manuel actually added underneath. Yes. If you watch his videos, he improved the tune pot. He put a capacitor across between the wiper and ground. So I'll need to tack that in after I've put that in. Okay. So according to my drawing there, I've got three resistors missing, and according to this I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 missing. Okay, interesting. So what's R1? For R1 100 ohm, yeah. I know that one's missing. R4 270, yeah, that's missing. R7 1k. Now we should have a 1k. I did have 1k's. I remember pulling a 1k out. So where have they gone then? Unless I put one in the wrong slot, Graham. If you put one in the wrong slot. Because this is a 1k. Brown, black, red. Bizarre. Oh well. I have got that one anyway. So it's R7, wasn't it? Just trying to find it again now. It's just R7, R6, R5, R7, 1K. Okay, so R10 and R13 are the other two that's missing. So R10 is not populated. That can be a short. R12. Hello. And what the hell's going on? Have I won something? Is it happy days? That 10K does not look like brown, black, orange. I'll have a look at that in a minute, Rob. What the hell's that? No. I don't know what all that noise was, but I haven't got no notifications. So what are you saying there, Rob? The 10K does not look like a brown, black, orange. Which is the 10K then? R3 is 10K. Yeah, it's a 5. It's a 5 color, Rob. So it's either brown, black, black, red, or brown, red, black, black. I think it's brown, black, black, red. Yeah, it's a 5 color one, Rob, not a 4 color. So I'm wondering what R13 is. It doesn't appear on the schematic that I can see. I'm just trying to find it on the schematic. Nine. Here we go. 390 R13. Yeah, so that's the other one that we got missing. So we've got 1, 2. R10 is a join 3. Okay. Yeah, so that's the ones that we got missing. So we can go ahead and solder these in. I shouldn't need to put any flux on this because it's brand new board. So let's get these soldered in, and then when we hear Mrs. Cruncher come home, we'll call it a day. I think that's the best. Well, we'll do the advent calendars. Oops, sorry, my overhead camera's not very stable here. Let me just alter that a little bit. Sort the light out. There we go. Here we go. Focus. Are you focused? Sort of. It's because I got board on an angle to stop the light glare. I think you can see that, can't you? Are we happy that's the right one, Rob? Because I'm going to solder it in. It's going in. I've had enough looking at it. We've got to get some soldering done here. We can be all year else. I'm dwelling a little bit longer on them because they are plated through holes on this board. I don't know whether that's an option in the software. I'm just being cack-handed because I'm right-handed. Didn't seem to take very well. Let's give that a little bit of flux. It seemed to flow in very well, that one. It's possibly on the ground plane. It's right now though. Yeah, it's a big ground plane on this actually. Got this one down here that I missed. Okay, let's just snip those off. So this board holder really does speed up the build process. You imagine messing about with a third hand tool or trying to do it flat on the bench. So worth investing in if you want to build this board. Make sure they've all gone through all right. That wants a little bit more. They have taken obviously, but some. So I'm being a bit sparse with the solder maybe. Just don't really want to go through the other side. Maybe I haven't got my iron up hot enough, but I think there's quite a big ground plane on this thing, but just touching them out from the top here just to make sure they're all properly soldered through. They are all soldered, to be fair. I'm just being a bit finicky really, I suppose. There we are. Right, next thing is to work out what the hell these caps are. So some of them I've actually marked. 180 picofarads. Where are you going? Where's Mr. 180 going? It's going in C9. If I can get the tape off the thing. C9. Just pop that one in a minute. We'll pop bit of flux in there just to help it along. Can't be doing with soldering both sides of the board. Right, so those have got what? 220. Oi! What are you doing up here, Maddie? No. You can't come in here. You're not supposed to be upstairs. No, you stay there. Maddie's come to see us, look. Maddie. Maddie, look. Hello, Maddie. Say hello. You're not allowed up here, though, are you? Let me just sort her out a minute. Go on. Go on, go down. Right. A pitch invasion by Maddie then. Apologies for that. Go down. Go on. Right. Yeah, they're not allowed upstairs. So they're only playing up because Mummy's late. That's what it is. Right. She should be home by now, really. Right, 220 a puff. C11. This tape that they tape them with is a pain. Maddie, go on down. Go on. Go down. Go down. Go down. Hang on. Dog control. God, I have to put the stair gate back up if she keeps coming up like that. She knows better normally. It's because Mummy's home late, isn't it? That's what the problem is. She doesn't like being left on her own for too long. Right, where was I? C11. Solder actually does flow really well. Yeah, it's much better with a little bit of flux. It goes right the way through, no problem at all. Right. Some of these have got weird markings, look. 182, that's a 1.8. A 1N8. C6. Rich, how you doing? Dogs aren't daft, something's up. Yeah, I've just been down to check Rich. I've just let her out, but she didn't want to go out. It's just because they're not used to being left on their own this time of night, Rich. It's only her, the male dog's down there on his back on the sofa. See, I've been with them all day, and I mean, I've only been up here, what's it now, 9 o'clock. What time did I come on? 7. 2 hours. So I don't want to go out, it's just that they're waiting for a certain person to come home from work, and they're getting impatient. Right, what else have we got here? And welcome, Rich, by the way. 222. That's 2N2, I take it. C10. Let's find C10. Am I looking at C10? There we go. Okay, a bit better, that's better. Streaker on the pitch, yeah. How's everything getting on? Getting there. Getting there, mate. I'll put these caps in and then I'm going to leave it there for today anyway. So I haven't got all the components. I've got to work out the lead outs on those transistors as well. Then when I've got all the rest of the components in, we'll finish the build off, and then we can stick it on the test gear and see what it does and trim it all up. Okay, I've got 2 other awkward size ones, and all the others are 100 NF. 470, that's 4 point. Was that actually 470? Hundred, 220, 180. Ah, that's the weird one, the 47 picofarad C12. It's listed as 50, but I'm just assuming it's a 47. C12, that's what I said on that one. C12. Yeah. Do that one. I'll tell you what, the dwell time on these boards is a lot longer than the ones I'm used to. Actually, I could do with a little bit more there. A bit stingy there, Graham, on the solder. I'll tell you what, I could do with a bigger thermal tip for some of these. That ground plane's massive on here. You can tell because the solder's not wetting. It does now, but better. My soldering iron's up at 350 and this board is just wicking it away on the negatives. Right, one other awkward size one. That is a 331. C13 330. Cheers, Tony. Good one, mate. Thanks for popping in. Perhaps she was just coming up to make sure I was all right, the dog, because she hadn't heard from me for so long. That's Maddie, by the way. That's Maddie, the mad Maddie. She is mad as well. Mad as a March hare, she is. Okay, so we need to put all these 100 N1s in now. So C5. Let's do all of these at once. C5. C4. Oh, that sounds promising. C4. C4. C1. So they're gonna muller her now. Well, Maddie will. Look at her down there. She's desperate for her mummy to come home. C2. Look at her. C4. I've already populated C4. C4, C5, C1, C2, or C3 then. I can't even find C3, C1, C2, C4, C9, C11 is 100 nanofarad. Hey? Oh, hang on, there's two C11s. There's two C11s. C11's 220p. So that one must be C12 then. Hi, car. Yeah. Maddie's going mental. I'm not sure on that one. That's confused me a little bit. The C11's 220 because Manuel's crossed that off because some of the values are wrong on this board. So I'm gonna have to leave that one for now. Just trying to find C3. It's got to be here somewhere. C2 we've done. C4. Okay, let's get those. I'm going to have to go over the circuit on this because some of the board markings are wrong. I think Manuel's put that on his notes. I need to read through his notes because some of the board markings aren't right. Right, how are we looking? Looking pretty good. We're looking pretty good. Let's cut these legs off. There we are then. That's all for today on that board. Still got, I've got to order some other bits and pieces in. I've got to work out what values these are on the schematic, because I think what Manuel said is some of the print on the board is wrong on these. So I might have just got, I should have put C3 in C2 or something, I don't know. So I've got to go over that, just make 100% sure I'm right. Got all of the other resistors in, get that Zener diode, and get some more 2N222s. 2222s. Okay. Let's just take that off. Let's alter that light around. Whew. Tell you what, it makes my head sweat, that thing. There we go. So that's not looking too bad. It's looking a lot better than it did. Still got a few components to put in on the bench here, so I'll probably drop those in at some stage, and we'll get it finished off. It's literally probably less than a couple hours away from finishing the build and aligning it, really. So it shouldn't take too long now, people, anyway. I made short work of that, did I, Sean? Took a while, didn't it? Afternoon, Jacquinoff, how are you? It's nearly 3 a.m. You're finishing nearly 3 a.m. in Mumbai. You're trying to fix a customer radio from Japan for a very important customer. Whoa. Have you managed it, Sam? I mean? You have to make yours hot in the fire. Flipping heck. I'll tell you what, it's we do take it for granted, I mean, really, don't we? But yeah, my soldering iron is a pace. It's very good. I mean, I did have the thing caught in the I did have the end of this one caught in it, but I've now glued all that back on and sanded it down, so that hopefully shouldn't happen again. I don't need to spend out to buy another cartridge. But yeah, I found that very, very good. Very, very useful soldering station. Right, let's get cleared up a little bit because I need to do these advent calendars and I can go and say hello to Mrs. Cruncher. So a bit of a tidy up. So that's very nice of Manuel to send me those boards. I'm really going to enjoy building this up. As I say, I've got a bit of tweaking to do to the schematic. But for whoever gets the kit, if you opt for the kit version, I'll do a photo of that and I'll mark the component values on there as well for you. Then you'll be able to sort yourself out your own bill of materials. BOM, as they call it, I believe. So I've probably got all the stuff there. In fact, I've 99% got all of the stuff there to do the SMD one, but I haven't got enough bits to finish the through-hole one. And Manuel did say that he only ordered the bits he didn't actually have himself, so he obviously had all the resistors. He just needed some of them capacitors and the sort of specific components. Right, so I wonder if we've got any missing bits in today's radio control advent calendar. So we need, I've gone right on it, haven't I? Is it, what date is it today? Is it the 14th or the 15th? I've lost track. It's the 15th, I think, isn't it? 10 more days till Christmas Day, look. So I'm sure you've all spotted 15 because I zoomed right in it straight away. You see, Bill Gates has a new battery, liquid. Yeah, hopefully you can get it fixed. I mean, what radio? Oh, you've got to rewind a coil. Flipping heck. Bottom of the helicopter. You are right there. Let's see what we've got now. I'm going to have to make a part for that helicopter. I've decided it's going to fly, even if we've got to build a whole helicopter from scratch. She will fly. Let's have a look what we got today, and what interesting part we've got that won't fit today. No, not being negative, not being negative. So, part number 15. This goes on the back. So this is the sort of kind of bit that we were missing from previous. So I can probably cobble something up out of some aluminium sheet, possibly, and the Dremel and filing and fettling. Right, let's get a bit better in the camera. So this apparently goes on the back here somewhere. Got to be careful because you're supposed to screw it in here, I think, but there's a wire running through there as well. There's a little sticker on it saying wire. Wire. May contain small parts and screws. It certainly does contain small parts and screws. Oh, I see, right now. Maybe we don't need to screw it to there then. Okay, so that goes there. Okay. Right, I'm with it. I'm with the program. Let's get my little screwdriver out. So this goes like that. So I'm going to need to pull this sticker off that says wire. It's pretty good glue on it. So that goes over there, according to that. And then this goes, is it that way up? With the long bit facing down, yes, I did have it the right way up. So it's like that, like that. Still say I should have magnetised this screwdriver. How the hell are you supposed to do this? Just like that. Have you built this thing yet, George? You need to get yours out of the packet and see if it's got bits missing like mine. Or incorrect parts. There we are. That's that bit on. As I say, there should be another V-shaped piece that fits in here, which is totally missing. I'm going to have to make something up for that, I think, because the struts that come off of here obviously stabilize that, are all attached to this like V-shaped piece here. So we've got another spare screw. They're quite generous with their screws, but they're not very generous with the actual bits to build the thing. Black Hawk Down. Airwolf. I used to like Airwolf. Jock enough, I used to like Airwolf. RJ Wackentor wanted a heli chopper. No. Tobacco tins are great for screened projects. Yeah, you don't see many tobacco tins about now, do you, Harvey? So there we are. That bit was correct anyway. But there is another piece like that that fits over the top here. Like I say, a triangular shaped section. And there's two struts that come up. So I've got the struts and the fittings for that, but I haven't got this piece. So you never know what's going to happen now, do you? Right, that's that done. So let's get the last one up, which is the Weira. Oh, it's on my tummy. Did you hear that? Oh. Oh. 15. Johnny. Funny if all the remaining missing parts are in the last box. It could be, couldn't it? They could be having a big giraffe for me, couldn't they? Right. 15. Teddy. Stephen got the teddy. You just looked at your heli. I'll be all right without them, Rich. Okay. Well, I can have a look at the box in a minute. Teddy. You're right. The Teddy people are correct. Teddy. Have you got one of those kits, Rich? Have you, or is it just something similar? Oh, another Torx. Oh, a Torx bit this time. A number 20 Torx bit. The bear's nose. So this must go in the little stubby screwdriver bit then. It's got to, isn't it? Is it? Yeah, there we go. Useful bit of kit. So we were trying to work out how to get this in, weren't we? So does it go in? Can't go in that way because that's too long. It's got to go that way, hasn't it? It's probably must go through there then, but there's a real tight fit in that elastic. That's scarily tight. And it will go in there. It must go like that. Yeah, it must go like that, mustn't it? It's just a bit of a tight fit there, really, but there we are. So not much more to open on that. It's only another 9 now, isn't it? Because we don't do one on the 25th. You've got 3D helis. No, not that one. You've got 3D helis, one like yours I got for Christmas. Which is okay for indoor flying, not outside. Yes, good, Johnny, that, isn't it? So if we look at the picture on the front of the helicopter, no, you can't really see that. I do the picture over here. So yeah, the bits I've got. Well, I've got this piece here on top missing. You can't really see it there, can you? Yeah, you can't really see it there. I've got the struts. I've got the struts, Rich, and you can see the struts there in the picture. So I've got the struts, but I haven't got the fixing points for the struts, and I haven't got this piece that they all fix to. I don't think that's probably just, I don't expect that does a lot. I expect it's just for show. But I think the struts will probably keep this bit a bit more stable. I don't know how much force is on it, but I can certainly cobble something up there, even if I've got to just hot glue him or something. I can do something, I'm sure. We can fix something up. It is good stuff, isn't it? That's it then, people, for today. I was going to show my ultrasonic cleaner because Sean wanted to have a look at it, but I'm going to have to leave that for another day now, Sean, because we're out of time. Hopefully you've enjoyed that. Sorry it's been a little bit of messing about, but you know, please watch Manuel's videos, because well worth watching. You'll understand a lot more about it once you've read that. I'm gonna have to watch them again just to get my head around it all and order up them bits. So how are we doing for time? Fair bit over. So cheers everybody, thanks for today, and join me again tomorrow. What are we tomorrow? I'm not sure on the time yet. I don't know what Mrs. Cruncher's working, but it's probably back to normal sort of time tomorrow. 3D aerobatic, nice stuff. Yeah, I hope you've enjoyed that, watching me fiddling about trying to find components. But at least I know what I need now. Cheers all, and I'll catch you same time, not same time. I'll catch you tomorrow at some stage. Bye for now.